guys, this is Lachette, and this is a new weekly vlog. Today is Monday, the 25th. I don't know what's gonna happen in this vlog this week. This is the week of Thanksgiving here in the US. Not to say that it's not a big holiday in my family, it's just we're all feeling pretty meh about it this year. And, no big plans. So, but I do have my Etsy shop, and I hope to get lots of sales this weekend, um, because I'm having an after Thanksgiving sale. The, oh God, self-care sale, sorry, I forgot for a second there what it was called. But, yeah, I don't have a lot of plans other than Thanksgiving and hopefully getting sales, so like continuing to promote my Etsy shop. um I think also, yeah, planning 2020, I'll be doing some tidying up hopefully over the course of the week, and planning for 2020 as always, continuing. I just don't have that many plans. Yeah, nothing much is happening. Like, I feel like I should have more to put on my weekly planner here, but I don't. Um, I can say, I guess, as far as planning for 2020 goes, well, this week is the end of the lunar cycle, so we'll get the dark moon on tomorrow. So I will be doing a plan with me video, so planning for the next lunar cycle, which is mostly in December. Um, so yeah, I'll be doing that. Hopefully, potentially, creating images to promote for my 12 days of Yule sales that I have every year. That's like 40% off. Um, But yeah, as far as planning for 2020, um, like last week I did a lot of thinking, which is important. I planned out like or I wrote out some ideas for like end of the year videos. I know I want to do like mm, some talk about the books that I read this year. So the most disappointing, the most surprising, the worst, the best. Um, Reading my channel goals for 2019. And then like a wrap up, uh, planning wrap up, flip through of 2019 and then 2020 plans. Um, I did like a 2018 review 2019 setup video, but that was super long, and I realized afterwards I could have broken that up into multiple videos. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that this year. So planning out my videos for um December, and then what videos I want to do in 2019. um Planning out the new products I want to premiere in 2020, and also figuring out like what spiritual stuff I want to focus on. Last year I picked a bunch of things spiritually, but then I didn't get to a lot of them, so, or not consistently I should say. So like I did the colors of the month, fairy of the month, the song of the month, and then I had my elemental cards of the year, which I have 4 cards for every month, and it was a lot. I'm behind on that. and then I had the Plant Ally Project and essential oils for each month, and I'm way behind on that. And well, I'm way behind on the Plant Ally Project because I ran into some snags. Some of the plants that I had picked, I wasn't able to get for whatever reasons. Also, the essential oils of the month thing, it was weird. I wanted to just basically sniff an essential oil and work with that profile at least once a month, but it, for some reason, the snag I ran into was there were certain oils that I wasn't really smelling anything from in my oil warmer, which was new, and I'm recently been using some just, recreationally, I guess, and it smelled fine. So I'm wondering if it was just because it was summertime or something. I don't know. But yeah. Um, it's just a lot of figuring out next year, which I'm going to continue on with my whole lunar cycle thing and um, have my next year start on December 21st or whenever the actual uh, Yule date is this year. What did I put down? Uh, the 21st. It is the 21st this year. So, yeah, I have like a month until my year is over. I will. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm like talking about next month's plans because I have the plan with me this week to plan for next month. That's why. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I do have some reading plans. I want to finish the Hating Game today, which I don't know if that's going to work out, but this is hilarious. I think this, if I can, one day I'll listen to the audiobook because I feel like it would be hilarious. This would make a really good, like, romantic comedy. Lucy is ridiculous. I'm on Team Josh. But I want to finish that today. This week, I want to finish Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas and hopefully Living Wicca by Scott Cunningham. And maybe this week also, I want to finish Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, book number 1. Last week, I was able to finish Peter Pan, Samurai Game, I don't know what that's about, y'all. And 2 audiobooks, so I want to keep that momentum going. Um, I have, what other audiobook is it that I need to? The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. I have an hour left. I was just not, I didn't want to sit at the computer anymore last night, and uh, therefore I didn't want to listen to the last hour of the Fellowship of the Ring, but I'll do that at some point today because I do need to do more scheduling of social media posts. So today is about filming because it's nice, and I've read so much last week, finished finally so much that I need to do another recent reads video. And tomorrow at some point I'll be filming my plan with me. So yeah, also like making space on my phone for all of this shit, this filming. But yeah, let's get it. Let's get to it. I'll see you guys over the course of the week. I hope you had a pleasant Thanksgiving. If that is a holiday you celebrate. If not, I hope you had a wonderful Thursday, and because by the time this goes up, it'll be after Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys. update. Yeah, we're here for the closing of this last weekly vlog. I almost scrapped this one too because not much happening there. I'm kind of opening mail while I'm doing this, so ignore that. I almost scrapped this vlog because I didn't do anything. Like, nothing got accomplished. Oh, that's cute. I didn't do a lot this week. Like, Etsy orders. Didn't film that. It was, again, another thinking week, but more because of last week. Also, I've been feeling, as far as the vlogs go, I want to talk more, but I know that means longer vlogs, which are a pain in the ass to edit and upload, but also I don't have that many followers who want to sit through long videos from me. So I have my weekly spread in front of me. I didn't really get much accomplished as far as my task or projects for this week. The main thing that I did accomplish is the fact that I did get the series I want to finish videos up. Those are super long. Um, they're about 50 minutes each. But breaking them down, like, I don't know. I just kind of really wanted those up as a record so I can refer back to them. Like, I have it written, but it's kind of messy, and also I just wanted to gush about series that I like reading, so I did. A lot of my thoughts the past month of November, but also particularly this week, have been about the future and what I want to do going forward, and specifically, like, what is the motivation behind the what do I want to accomplish? What is the not the outcome, but the impetus that's pushing me forward with all of the things I'm currently doing and things that I want to do in the future. I even had a long conversation on Thanksgiving with my youngest brother and my parents about it, and I realized I didn't kind of say some of the stuff I wanted to, but that's what happens when you never talk about things and then you try to spew it all. Not that I never talk about things, but particularly with my family, if I talk about stuff, it's definitely with them. Um, I don't know, maybe I've gotten out of the habit of sharing or something. I don't know. So yeah, like, my business, YouTube, Etsy, just career goals, I guess. Um, and I was feeling also kind of lazy after being so productive last week. Like, oh, I can take a break. I can go a little bit easier. I don't need to do as much. And then I wound up doing, like, the bare minimum, which was editing and uploading these videos, these 3 long videos, and my plan with me video went up, but also some reading, not very much. Reading is that fallback comfort addiction, and at one point I was really concerned about how much I am dependent on reading, but we're not going to go into that today. Oh, I hate this lady. Anyway, I finished the Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. That is the second to the last book in the Throne of Glass series, which I love. I'm ready to start the next one. My local library says they have it, but when I walk in, I don't see it, and it's not a priority. Um, so yeah, like I'm talking about the books because that's what I was doing this week. I don't think I finished anything else this week. I might have finished the um, Fellowship of the Rings audiobook by J.R. Tolkien. Um, Not that he's the narrator. Um, it was like a full cast. It was a uh, audio recording of a dramatization, a play of the book. And I'll start book two, The Two Towers, soon enough. These are really short, like really short. Um, I finished it in 2 days, so yeah. Um, and then I kind of like procrastinated even reading. So November was like stupid because I decided, oh, I knew I was going to do nonfiction November. That was the plan all along. I've been wanting to do Tome Topple, but I missed one earlier this year, and then there haven't been any. And then Sam from Thoughts on Tomes mentioned it, that it was there 2 weeks in the month of November. I'm like, yeah. And then I had been hearing about Believe-a-thon. I wasn't planning on participating in Believe-a-thon, a readathon about reading middle grade books run by Gavin Hetherington, but I wound up jumping in once I saw Back in the Books got um, some classics in one of her weekly vlogs, and I was like, oh, children's classics. Those I'd read. I don't have anything against middle grade or children's books. I don't know where to start in like contemporary or uh, currently popular ones. Have no clue. I know Gavin gave some suggestions, and there was a group read that didn't come out until October 31st, so the library here doesn't have them yet, and so I didn't get it. Um, I got out a bunch of children's books. The minimum goal for the readathon was to read a book a week, and I did not meet that. You know, I had a whole week where I just kind of fell apart and didn't do anything, including reading, so I missed out on that. And then I had a couple of days before December 1st, which was yesterday. Today's Monday, by the way, Monday, December 2nd. Um, I had a couple of days after I finished Tower of Dawn, and I could have read The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the first Wizard of Oz story by Frank L. Baum. Is it L. Frank Baum? You know, Baum is the last name. You know the story. Um, but I didn't. I could have started the Mime Order because that is the second book after the Bone season, which I do want to continue reading the series, and there's a live show coming up for, and I do want to be able to participate because I didn't get to participate in the Bone season live show. Uh, or I could have finished Living Wicca by Scott Cunningham, my potential only nonfiction book read during November, but I didn't. I really procrastinated the weekend after Thanksgiving. Um, so yeah, I gave up on posting the rest of the True Seeker People Pleaser challenge on Instagram. I was just like, the important bits are scheduled, which is my business post and my sale, and I've got some orders from that, so yay. Uh, by the time you see this, the sale will be over. Um, so yeah, I can't even encourage you, but If you've been looking at my shop, click that follow button, turn on those notifications, follow me on Instagram or Twitter because they share posts, but definitely follow me on Instagram because the biggest sale of the year is coming up. My 21 days of Yule sales. There's a new sale every single day and they add up. 21 days. Oh no, not 21 days. 12 days. 12 days of Yule sales. 21 days of Yule. There's somebody else who's doing that on YouTube for something completely unrelated, and that just slipped right in. But 12 days of Yule sales. I've been thinking about it as far as the dates go, and I'm definitely going to do, I haven't set it up yet, that's why my face looks like that. I'm going to do, this is me saying it, that's going to put it into from Yule to January 1st because that is the traditional 12 days of Yule. Like that's when that holiday is, or those holidays span, um, in the um, ancient pagan communities and in most modern paganism, those that celebrate Yule, they follow that. But also, it's important to me to do what feels right for me, uh, first, and I'm realizing that that's the thing, um, the impetus that's pushing me forward. That's the motivation behind a lot of my decisions lately. If you've been listening, this is what I was talking about a little bit ago. Anyway, this is 12 minutes. That was it. I didn't really do much. I was supposed to wash clothes and tidy my room. I didn't because I don't got the money. Uh, let's see. Yeah, no more planning or goal planning or anything like that. Nothing new since then. So, Thanksgiving did happen. I watched the parade, which I wanted to. I saw NCT 127. That was cool. Um, Not the first Asian artist in the parade, but definitely the first Korean K-pop idol group in the Thanksgiving Day parade. So that was awesome to witness from the comfort and warmth of my home. Even though it was a really good, relatively good weather day for the parade, as a viewer, I think as a balloon wrangler, it was really windy and we lost Ronald McDonald. Not that that's important to this vlog. Oh, that's it. For someone who didn't have much, I just talk a lot. Here's hoping this week is more productive. Like that's a huge reason why I started these vlogs, to be productive and accountable for my productivity. Anyway, no readathons in December. Um, I'm gonna read what I want, and I think that'll be a good start uh, to go through the new year with. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next vlog.